Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Ann Rosenquist V. I'm a radio goat seamstress.
You've done something different for 2018. You have a whole new element that you introduced. Could you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, it was just so freeform last year, and that was wonderful. It was a great way to get started, but I wanted to bring in some of the methodology and best practices that I've developed over my past year as the radio goat seamstress. So what I did this year was incorporate my tarot kit. I have some goat-sized tarot cards. So what we did was we pulled a card for each month, and that determined how the goats were going to be wardrobed. January was the sun, so we start out with joy and round things. This whole project is an opportunity to work through a lot of things. And so for February, the card is the devil, which is the card of addiction. And so we work through that by, recognizing, admitting that we have the addiction and then working through it. So here are some strings, and they also go well with February, the love month, and a feather for a hat. March is judgment. The card was judgment, and that's about making choices in the tarot. And so we've got some contradictions here and some goats who have choices about where to take things. We've got your standard utility faux fur coats and buttons. Savor the memories. All you need is love. I love my family. I don't know what this one says. But then to kind of raise questions and inspire dialogue, we also have some goats that don't have coats at all in this month.
So there's some haves and some have-nots.
Some haves and some have-nots. And I hope that generates dialogue. So April is temperance, and that's about taking care of one's material and physical health. And so these are some sober goats. And ladies after church, they're kind of suited up that way. Ladies after church just feeling good and being old women wearing purple, but wearing blue and gold.
Showy hats.
Showy hats, just having a good sober time. And May is the Wheel of Fortune.
Yep.
And so that came at a time where we also got a request, an international request, from somewhere in the world where it's warm right now, which is appropriate because this is May, and the request was, hey, how about flip-flops and some ear adornment? Well, crazy thing, we turned the page to May right after that request came in, and all we've got is a head and a foot. So I am not kidding when I say the tarot is real. Here's a flip-flop. And fortunately, I had some popsicle sticks in my craft bucket, and some adorned ears, which not even balanced, just crazy, just Wheel of Fortune. One ear has a feather, one doesn't. So then June is justice, and in the tarot, that's about spiritual justice. So I think it was just a no-brainer, if you will, to have the dusty blue spiritual color with the priest-like hats, and then the third eye. So we've really it's a very inclusive month. We've got basically all faiths represented right there. July Maverick Slim pulled that card.
Yep.
And then quickly left the room. It's the High Priestess, which is a very, very powerful card, the powerful, mysterious feminine. So we see that clearly in this velvety red and the purple scarfy kind of thing, and I'm just going to leave it at that. What was August?
The world.
Oh, the world, fulfillment. And so this material is harvested from a failed craft project, and that's part of what, like I said, this project is about working through things. So this hedgehog half-assed vest it now has a different life.
It's been fulfilled.
It's been fulfilled because it's not only coats with a little flair, but hedgehog hats. September is strength and complementary colors. That's part one of how we show that. And then the knots, I think, this is only conceptually a coat. It's not going to keep anyone warm, but we've got we've got strength represented, and I think that will get us through September in a really, in an interesting way. In October, I believe you pulled the Tower card for October, and that is total disaster. And I think that I don't look forward to your October, because this is what you're going to see for the whole month. We've got this trailing off scarf that is not doing anyone any favors, and then a coat that fell off.
The Emperor.
November is the Emperor, and that's about place. That's about a sense of place. So what we have here are the coats, but then also a fun tent for the goats underneath that are kind of in a herd. So there we go. Hello. Finally in December, as you pointed out, we started with the sun and then we end with the moon. And all I can say about this is that the elegance of this, my elegance, is overwhelming.
Well, thank you, Anne. Another successful year ahead of us. And once we get all the ghosts and boats and Hall and Oates drinking root beer floats and the addition of Stoats.
The addition of Stoats, that is exciting.
I
don't dress those.
No. Well, not yet. We might have Stoats with totes eventually. So either you could help us out, or maybe you could refer us to a Stoat.
That is
maker.
what I can do. I can refer you, because I specialize. So thank you, but I'll refer that one out.
Okay. Well, thank you for another successful year.
I'm excited.
Little Betsy and her goat, mini dress, woolly coat. One has buxom dimpled cheeks, the other sports a mod goatee.